Okay, welcome back. Can everybody hear the music in the background? Okay, welcome back to the Bedford County Free Press Live Video News. And I am your host, the cameraman. And for the next couple of days, it'll be a little bit cloudy with the weather. Can anybody hear the music in the background? Okay, you can hear the music in the background. Okay, good. All right, so here we go. We already did the weather once, so it'll be cloudy over the next couple of days, high around 67 degrees. So there was your weather. And here is news from Altoona. This news report is brought to you by Uptown Cleaning Services. For all your cleaning service needs, contact Uptown Cleaning Services in Fishertown. Uptown Cleaning Services are available to clean medical facilities. They supply all the cleaners and equipment. Call them 7 days a week at 814-977-8305. They are licensed, they are bonded, and they are insured. That's Uptown Cleaning Services. No, I don't have my strobe lights on tonight because that is for the cutting edge. So the back wall there, that's just the lights from my laptop computers because I got monitors here on hooked up to my laptops. So my screens are real large. So that's the light that you see in the background. Now, Altoona News. 25-year-old Sully James Reed of Altoona has been charged with robbery, unlawful restraint, false imprisonment, and harassment. This stemming from an incident on September the 22nd of 2023 in the city of Altoona. He was arraigned and placed in the Bel County Jail on $75,000 straight bail. A preliminary hearing has been scheduled for October the 4th. Wow, so Altoona is getting pretty dangerous. Now you got people breaking into homes and holding the homeowners or apartments, the ones who are renting apartments, holding them hostage inside. False imprisonment, that's what that is. So if you live in Altoona area, lock your doors because you got people on the prowl. 39-year-old John Clark McPhee of Altoona has been charged with simple assault, recklessly endangering another person, and harassment. This stemming from an incident on September the 23rd of 2023 in the city of Altoona. He was arraigned on September the 24th and placed in the Bel County Jail on $40,000 straight bail. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for October the 4th. 43-year-old Aaron Christopher Johnson of Altoona has been charged with aggravated assault, criminal mischief, resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, public drunkenness, simple assault, and harassment. This stemming from an incident on September the 23rd of 2023 in the city of Altoona. He was arraigned on September the 24th and he was placed in the Bel County Jail on $50,000 straight bail. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for September the 27th. Okay, so to Tim Eyman, yes, Higgins was accused of climbing through someone's window of an apartment he was renting. He claimed he was climbing through there to see if the apartment was empty because he had told them to move out. So, those of you watching on YouTube, I am answering questions from readers that are posting questions live here on Facebook. So this is being aired live on Facebook, and then it will be rebroadcasted on YouTube. So that's why I am answering questions. So Tim Iman asked, Denton Higgins once climbed through a window on a house or apartment he rented to someone and they were inside sleeping. And my answer to that was yes, he did. A PFA. Okay, so this is McConnellsburg, by the way. We got McConnellsburg coming up on the next three reports. A PFA violation occurred on September the 20th of 2023 on Great Cove Road in Air Township. During the course of another investigation, it was found that 26-year-old Tyler Sodders of McConnellsburg texted a 29-year-old female from Houstontown in violation of a PFA order. The suspect was arraigned and released on $25,000 unsecured bail. Okay, so I said which channel on YouTube? I have a channel on YouTube. I got two channels. One is for Bedford County Free Press, and one is for the Cutting Edge Live Video Talk Show. So this will be broadcasted. It'll be rebroadcasted on YouTube on the Bedford County Free Press YouTube page. And hello, Brenda, again. So Brenda's joining us again after we had to reboot. So here we go. We got two more reports from McConnellsburg. A DUI occurred on August the 8th of 2023 on Great Cove Road in Belfast Township. A traffic stop was conducted on a 2004 dump truck operated by 50-year-old Gary Proctor of Big Pool, Maryland. It was determined that the operator was under the influence of meth and in possession of meth. Isn't that great? So we're doing meth, we're carrying meth, and we're riding a great big dump truck. Wow, that was in Fulton County. Last report here from McConnellsburg, and then we're going to go through some football from the NFL from Sunday. On September the 20th, state police in McConnellsburg investigated an overdose that occurred on McKinleyville Road in Tyler Township. The victim, a 29-year-old male from Houstontown, was the victim. No further details were released. Right, so no further details were released, but I was surprised that the state police out of McConnellsburg had sent out a news release on that overdose to the members of the media, because Bedford County hasn't done that in a long time. Okay, so week 3 of the NFL saw some upsets yesterday. So we're going to go through some of these. The 49ers beat the Giants 30-12. The Lions beat the Falcons 20-6. The Chargers beat the Vikings 28-24. The Packers defeated the Saints 18-17. The Texans, they defeated the Jaguars 37-17. And listen to this one. The Miami Dolphins beat the Denver Broncos 70-20. So the Browns defeated the Titans 27-3. The Bills defeated the Commanders 37-3. So the other one, as the Cleveland Browns beat the Tennessee Titans 27-3, and the Buffalo Bills beat the Commandos 37-3. The Indianapolis Colts, they defeated the Baltimore Ravens by the score of 22-19. The Patriots over the Jets 15-10. The Seahawks over the Panthers 37-27. The Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs over the Chicago Bears 41-10. The Cardinals defeated the Cowboys 28-16. And the Steelers, congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They defeated the Las Vegas Raiders by the score of 23-18. Tonight is two games are on tonight. The Rams against the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Philadelphia Eagles, undefeated, will be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And so let's see. Iman says you don't want to die in Bedford County because your listed time of death will be whatever time the ME shows up at the scene. Devon Beagle says the Eagles play the Buccaneers tonight. And Tim Iman said, let's go Bucks. Tim Iman doesn't like the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, so I did get mail already on a Monday, but it's not hate mail, but I am going to give you a sneak peek of the mail that will be read on my show, the Cutting Edge live video talk show that will be on YouTube on Sunday. We got 2 letters. One was about something that's going on at the Bedford School District. So that's going to be an interesting read. And the other one is about Edward Clark, who got arrested in Maryland for sexual crimes with a minor. So somebody out there likes Ed Clark because they keep sending me, I guess Ed Clark has an initial appearance in court tomorrow, September the 26th. So we'll have to go back on to the Maryland Court Docket website and check out what happened at his initial hearing. So Ed Clark of Bedford County, who was charged with several counts of sex crimes against a minor, will make his first appearance apparently in court, or his initial appearance in court, tomorrow in Cumberland. And the state's attorney is prosecuting that case. So Tim Iman, is the state's attorney sort of like the attorney general that we have in Pennsylvania? Is that what the state attorney is in Maryland, or is that just a fancy name for your local district attorney? So while we're waiting on Iman to answer that, Devon Beagle says, I'm all for the Eagles. No. Okay, so the state's attorney is basically your local district attorney. So Tim Iman says, I like the Eagles. I just like the rib Eagle fans. I probably just, he likes the rib on Guido. Devon Beagle says, all good. I can take it. Tim Iman answered no to my question of okay, so Tim Iman says, we have a state's attorney, then assistant, okay, ASA, but Bedford County has a district attorney. Okay, so your state's attorney is basically equal to our district attorney. So, and Brenda, she said that she loves the Steelers and the Eagles are her second team. Me, I'm kind of neutral, but, I like the Philadelphia Eagles strictly because they seem to be hated a lot around the NFL. So I'm all for the team that gets hated. So, just like in WWE, I always like the bad guy. I never like the good guy in wrestling. I'm always cheering for the bad guy because the bad guy and the in the most hated teams, they kind of like they push the envelope. You know, they they gear up the crowd, and I do that good as a member of a bad guy. I'm a bad guy reporter, so I gear up the crowd. I had somebody was talking to somebody here yesterday. They asked me if I actually do my cameraman character outside of the scope of the news, and I say yes. It depends on it depends on where I'm at and what's going on. Like if I'm in Altoona, I walk into Sheets and I know there's gonna be riffraff going on. Yes, I jump into as soon as I get out of the vehicle, I jump into cameraman mode, and usually everybody stays away from me. If somebody does say something to me, derogatory or cocky, I say something back. Yeah, and so I am the cameraman character outside as well of the scope of. Now, Brenda, she's met me in person and she knows I was not in cameraman mode when I talked to Brenda in person. So she knows that I'm sometimes not in cameraman mode when I met her. So, but a lot of times I can jump into cameraman mode at the snap of a finger. That's how easy I can do it. And so the person that was in my Uber who found out who I was said that he liked that because he said, you got to keep yourself sharp with the character that you're playing, even when you're not on the screen. So, yes, I keep myself sharp when I do that. And Brenda said it was great meeting you. Yes, it was great meeting you too, Brenda. But you did not meet the cameraman. So you met Randy. So Tim Iman said, when my son was 6 years old, he bet me $2 on the Eagles-Cowboys game, and the Eagles won. Uh-oh. The next day, he wanted his $2 and said he's adding $1 a day for each day I didn't pay him. Well, your son is pretty smart, so he knows how to, that's called interest there, Tim. So when you don't pay your son after you made a bet, then, that cracks me up that your 6-year-old son started charging you interest. I sure hope you paid him, because if he's 18 now and you haven't paid him yet, boy, you owe him a lot of money, Tim. And Buddy Twig said, that's fast. Yeah, we did not have much news, Mr. Twig. I even ran down the NFL scores from yesterday. So Devon Beagle said, she laughed and said, depending on how old he is, hope you paid him. Yeah. I dig it, Devon. Like I said, if Iman hasn't paid him and he's 18, wow, Iman owes him a lot of money. Oh, he did. He ended up costing him $10. So Iman held out on his son, and Iman had to pay $10 to pay his son for a $2 bet. My, Tim Iman. Diamond, have you heard have you heard anything from my haters? I haven't heard anything from the haters. It's been a long time. So he's 20 now. Yeah, have you heard anything from my prestigious haters? I haven't heard them. I guess I got to apply for new haters because the other ones either died off or they gave up on their goal of shutting me down, because now it's all on the shoulders of former district attorney William Higgins. It's on his shoulders now, so everybody's looking for Higgins to shut me down. Okay, Tim Iman said, not a word from shutdown. I check it now and then, but they all went to ghost. Kind of like what Rob Snyder said, that BCFP was a ghost town. Well, now the shutdown Bedford County Free Press haters page is now that ghost town. So tomorrow I go back to Altoona, I Uber, And we'll have more news as we get it. Don't forget to watch the games tonight. So this is the cameraman reporting, and for YouTube, and for the BedfordCountyFreePress.com, and for Facebook Live. So till the next time, it's a good day to be the bad guy. Hey, you have a good evening too there, Miss Brenda. Tim Iman, I have to go over there and poke the bear. I saw you poke the bear once and they still didn't respond to you there, Iman. So, good luck there, Iman, and Brenda. We'll see you on the next show, and have a good evening. I'll be lurking around the internet here, so have a good day, have a good night. And it's a good day to be the bad guy.